Welcome back to the Fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly D&D 5th edition actual play campaign. My name is Monty Martin, running our game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Sebastian Crow, the half-elf shadow sorcerer/warlock. And today we're joined by our good friends.
Jill Donitis playing Veosenia, the Tabaxi Gloomstalker Ranger Rogue.
And Joel Gorman playing Pluto Jackson, the Saint of Drakkenheim. Human Battlemaster.
Thank you for joining us once again. We're the Dungeon Dudes. Kelly and I post new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays where we cover everything D&D, including advice for players and guides for GMs, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of our videos.
You can also join us right here on Tuesday evenings where we premiere the campaign, and that's going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also check us out as an audio-only podcast and catch up on all of the episodes here on YouTube.
And if you love the world of Drakkenheim and want to help support the channel, be sure to check out our books set in the world of Drakkenheim, including Dungeons of Drakkenheim, Sebastian Crow's Guide to Drakkenheim, and the upcoming pre-orders for Monsters of Drakkenheim. You can head on over to Drakkenheim.com or visit the Ghostfire Gaming store to get your copies. Or you can also find them on DriveThruRPG, D&D Beyond, Roll20, and for Foundry as well. However you like to play the game, you can bring Drakkenheim to it. With that, let us return to the ruins.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide, once and for all, the fate of Drakkenheim.
When last we left our heroes, they were on the final march to retake Drakkenheim. Sebastian, having returned from rejuvenating thanks to his Lichborn abilities, has joined up with Veo and Pluto, assigned the mission to bring in Lucretia Mathias, secure the bones of the dragon Argonath, and secure the remaining relics of Saint Vitruvio so that the dragon can be resurrected and used to destroy the delirium in Drakkenheim, and also so that the reliquary of Saint Vitruvio can be used with the other seals of Drakkenheim to crown Wilhelm. Well, Wilhelm and Rudy work with the assembling military forces of the Hooded Lanterns and the Silver Order and the nobility of Westamar to secure the perimeter around Drakkenheim. Our heroes are facing this mission. Well, meanwhile, we don't know what Wrath is up to. We'll find out. But for now, Sebastian, Veo, and Pluto, the three of you are headed towards Emberwood Village, where you plan to pose as pilgrims of the Falling Fire in an effort to get close to Lucretia Mathias and potentially do what you're going to do from there.
Beat her up.
Sebastian has cast a seeming spell to disguise the three of you as pilgrims. What are the identities and appearances that you decide to take on?
So Veo has become a human woman with long black hair, kind of wearing robed clothing. And her name is Veronica.
Okay.
Veronica.
Veronica. Okay.
Veronica, really?
Sebastian?
Okay.
Veronica.
Sebastian turns into a very simple looking man dressed in like slacks and a white shirt and
Isn't Mortimer Bigsby?
no.
Aww.
This is Wilbur McDonald. And Wilbur McDonald is in his 78th year of life.
Always the oldest.
And he come to see the crater. Because he thinks it's exciting, and he's been pretty bored at home since his wife passed on, and he just needs to liven things up a bit, and he thought, why not jam some delirium in my chest? So Wilbur McDonald has made his way from the old farmstead over to Drakkenheim, because he needs a little bit of spice in his life.
And Pluto?
Hey, I'm Pete McDonald, and this is my grandpa, old Wilbur.
Oh, I'm
And
so glad you could join me.
I'm the farmhand at the old homestead, and yeah, just like Wilbur convinced me that I got my whole life ahead of me, and I should spend it with delirium in my chest. So I'm on the pilgrimage. I'm just a spry 18-year-old looking forward to a lifetime of greatness.
And our second cousin twice removed, Veronica.
Were we supposed to change our voices, guys?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does seeming help with the voice?
Nope, you just
It's
gotta.
all me.
You just gotta own it. What was your name again?
Pete.
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 So we got Pete McDonald. We got Veronica. I'm spelling it Veronica.
Veronica.
What's your last name, Veronica?
I don't have a last name.
That's crazy. That's just
Wait.
the darndest thing I ever heard.
McDougal. I'm a cousin.
McDougal.
Oh, McDougal. Dougal.
On our way to jam some delirium in our chest because it just sounds hunky-dory, don't it? I mean, my poor wife Betsy Dora, she gone passed away, and now so did your parents.
Yeah, you've been raising me since I reckon, and if Wilbur says jump, I say, where's the delirium?
That's right. I taught you good.
Yeah, I'll follow you anywhere, Pop.
I love having you with me there, son. I know you're not my son, but I think of you as my son,
Yeah, we're all we have left.
Plus a second cousin twice removed.
Just take you both and shove you forward.
Let's
Let's get going.
This is gonna work great.
Alrighty.
The perfect plan.
You arrive in Emberwood Village, and the Hendricks Farm is the place where the the followers of the Falling Fire amass before making their pilgrimages into the city. Today, there are roughly 73 pilgrims have gathered.
Holy moly.
Are we the three?
Yeah, you're the three.
There's 70, and then we just walk on up.
Yeah. Each of you can roll me a d6.
6.
2.
5.
Okay. As you head up, among the followers of the Falling Fire is a fiery preacher who has a shard of gold of delirium embedded in his chest, and so he's wearing his robes, and he's speaking out the prayers of Lucretia Mathias and the Falling Fire, and he says, "Pilgrims, I know you have traveled long, and the light is just ahead of you. But it is always darkest before the dawn. And now," the man speaks, he's got this big beard, like this wiry sort of big beard that it comes down to his neck, and is wearing a brown robe and clutching onto a symbol of the Falling Fire. And he says, "The darkest part of our journey begins, but the greatest light. Soon we will make our way into the ruins. There we will pass through the gate and then complete the sacrament with our great leader, Lucretia Mathias, who has seen the glorious future that lies ahead of us. Burn brightly in your hearts. Though not all may survive this final leg, you have journeyed far and hard. And no matter what, you will be part of the greatest light that is to come." Yes, you three.
Hi, name's Wilbur. I've been a farmer for 60 years, and I just had a question about what you done there said. I find that the darkest part of the night is actually right in the middle. As it gets closer to dawn, the sun tends to start to crest the horizon. You get sort of a dusky thing. So I just wondered if you could elaborate, please.
Oh, God.
Give me a persuasion check.
Wilbur.
No, you fit in. You blend in by standing out. Sorry, what am I rolling?
Sebastian, I think you blend in by blending in.
Yeah, you...
Persuasion?
Sure.
what did you have?
Yeah, that's going to be 21.
The preacher says, "Listen to you all, the wisdom of the elderly. Know that Lucretia Mathias herself too has lived many years on this earth, and with that comes the wisdom of the light and darkness."
Well, thank you.
Pete McDonald, while we're in the question period, I just want to ask, are we going to meet Lucretia Mathias? Oh boy, I do sure hope I get to meet the one true light.
And the preacher, Abraham, he says, "Yes, indeed. Whether once we pass our way through Champion's Gate tonight, Lucretia Mathias will meet us at the Chapel of St. Gresha, which lies on the edge of the great crater where the sacred stones fell and impacted upon our earth."
We get to meet her. We get to meet her, Wilbur.
Is it possible to get some one-on-one time with Lucretia Mathias to better understand the light?
The great Lucretia Mathias will bless each of us that makes it that far personally.
That's great.
How long will it take to get there?
It will be a journey of a few hours, yes.
Okay, guys, great.
Good.
There will be many hardships along the way.
Oh,
We have no further questions. I just hope to get going. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to meet her.
anybody else got questions to make it seem less awkward? Anybody?
Only us.
A few people in the group says, "But what of the dangers? How will we protect ourselves?" And Abraham says, "Faith is our shield, and the light will be our swords. Surely there are many amongst us that will be brave to face the dangers that we will face. And indeed, once we reach Champion's Gate, Lucretia Mathias knows that we will need great protectors along the way. And you must know that great protectors will join us at the gate and bring us further into the city. For indeed, the very angels themselves have heard the desperate pleas of Lucretia Mathias, and they will look upon us and see the truth in all of your hearts, and that will instill you with the bravery and the protection that you need to push past the deep darkness of the haze and towards the crater."
Well, just so happens Pete here's handled a pitchfork a few times, so he's probably all good.
I have a Monty question.
Mm-hmm.
Seeming. Does it disguise weapons? It says it disguises clothing, armor, weapons, but is it like
Yeah.
to the point where it's like I can make my sword look like a normal sword and like a normal shield? Or is it more like the way
Your sword is a sickle.
Well, I mean, you're going to have to be careful about this because, of course, Ignatius still cares about truth.
The truth.
We haven't lied. I mean, technically we've lied, but like... Oh, God.
But like, if my bow was a slingshot, like, does it do that, or is it more?
No,
What's
like
the extent, yeah.
you should still probably have your weapons look like weapons, like what
My
they.
staff looks like a walking
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
Ignatius is not even pleased about this level of deception.
I rolled
Right.
persuasion.
Your
just
very
so that-
appearance is a lie.
I like the idea though that having the javelin, if I use my javelin, it could be like
A pitchfork?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just carrying my bow.
We practice archery on the farm.
Well, I
Shoot chickens.
I hunt
Not
rabbits.
chickens.
I protect the farm against wolves and.
She's our farm
Suck.
protector. She shoots wolves. He handles the hay with his pitchfork, and I have a walking stick.
I'm essentially the shepherd. I protect the sheep. We have sheep, right?
That's correct.
Yep.
We come from a normal farm with normal things.
Okay. So that was a lie. So give me a charisma saving throw with Ignatius.
Oh, Ignatius. Thwarting all of our great plans.
I got a 14.
Okay. Ignatius rattles in its hilt. Yeah. So Ignatius rattles in its hilt and says, "I don't like this. You are a hero of the faith. Simply draw the blade and dispense with this deception."
Ignatius, there's going to be a time when we can draw the blade, okay? And we're going to murder a lot of awful things. But right now, we just got to, play it cool and low. I promise we won't ask any more questions.
Give me a persuasion check.
Please. No more questions. 25.
Ignatius says,
Wait. I was looking at Raph.
Okay. Okay. I was like, what?
That was a lie. 18.
Ignatius says, "So long as you do not speak another lie, I will be satisfied."
All right, Pete. You just confirm what I say. That's not a lie. You just go, "Yep."
I mean,
Ignatius says, "That is really stretching it."
yeah.
Let's play with some semantics here.
Tell everyone I'm mute.
That was another lie.
After they heard you.
Ignatius.
It's too late. It's too late, Pete. Pete has recently decided that for the faith of the sacred flame, he is going to remain mute. He wants the light to fill him.
Willingly remain.
Willingly. He feels the call of the light and has decided at this moment.
You didn't lie. You just told him
Raph,
to
give
lie.
me another charisma saving throw.
Or Pluto.
No, I'm the one doing the lie. I mean, shh.
18.
You managed to keep Ignatius in the hilt. You feel the blade burning with rage.
He might talk sometime. That's his choice. It's his choice whether he wants to talk or not, but he might talk a lot less. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to complete the pilgrimage.
Do you? Is that a lie?
It was that a lie?
No, I do. I want to go. I really want to go. I don't want to stop having to talk about things and go.
That feels true.
I go over to you and you're like,
Please don't make me answer any more questions.
Pluto, do you need me to silence you?
Stop asking me questions. If there are no further questions, my answer just assume my answer is yes. From now on.
I love this sword.
Okay. This is going so well. This couldn't be going better.
He takes his vow of silence very seriously.
As he keeps talking.
I'm crying. All right. Onwards to the crater, please. Why aren't we moving yet?
My chest.
No, that's for the delirium. That's when the delirium goes in, then you can say, "Oh, my chest."
Not yet.
I can't take you to have any stealth missions.
This is we're succeeding at a stealth mission. Okay, look at us.
I mean, they started a question answer. That was your first.
I just wanted to point out the flaw in the darkest before the dawn theory.
Why would I correct the sermon? I have to correct the sermon. Could have just let that.
Listen, Wilbur's a man of logic. I'm trying to get into character here, Pete.
Sorry, Grandpa. You're right.
Okay.
You don't work on a farm for 60 years and not know when it's darkest, okay?
That's fair.
The preacher says, "Although there are many of you have gathered here today, and I must though ask that some of you stay here and wait, for moving in such a large group is dangerous. Thus, today we will only bring 12. on the journey.
See, this is why we stood out, because now we're the obvious choice to...
We get to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, I understand that some have been waiting already for a few days, so we will take the ones that were here first.
We were waiting.
We missed the memo that we were supposed to come to the farm. We've actually been in Emberwood Village for weeks. Pete, it's okay. I know it's been a hard few weeks in Emberwood.
One of the other pilgrims says, "There's no haste, but we've been here for months."
So good, so you can let us go.
I've been here for weeks. Pete arrived before me 6 months ago.
Make a deception check.
Ignatius shaking.
Yeah.
That's gonna be... I mean, that's gonna be a 17.
I haven't seen you around.
Oh, you've been in Emberwood Village?
Yeah.
Which bar did you go to?
I don't drink. That awful.
Do you eat food,
Only
sir?
sin comes from the drink.
Do you eat food?
Yes, we have been persisting on stale bread because we have given up all of our possessions except for.
Well, that's
what
why we haven't ran into each other. I've been hanging out at the tavern eating soup.
You have been fraternizing with such immoral heathens.
No, I've been eating soup.
Give me another deception check.
This is why you need to go. You need to cleanse yourself.
I just got a natural 20, so that's going to be a 32. Just eating soup. Just a humble man eating his soup.
Well, soup is delicious,
It
but that
is.
doesn't change the fact that we were here first, so we're gonna go.
That's fair enough. Can't argue with that logic, but you see, my quiet second cousin twice removed, Veronica, well, she's very ill. She doesn't have much time left, and we were really hoping to see Lucretia Mathias and get the sanctification underway to save her soul.
The preacher says, I'm afraid that if that is the case, I am sorry, but old man, boy, and sick, if we bring the three of you and only a group of 12, we may not be strong enough to make our way forward.
Well,
If there was someone that was strong and capable that could help defend our group, then that might change things.
Pete here is a farmhand. He lifts hay with a big pitchfork all day. Look at these arms. He's the fittest man I've ever met. Pete would be honored to help protect the congregation.
Pete, can you swing a sword?
You can tell the truth.
Yeah. 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 I can.
I mean, I may be sick, but I have good aim.
Even in her condition, she's one of the best.
Yeah, get that voice going, Pete.
Oh, are you all sick?
I might be sick too.
We gotta get.
Wait, you're not sick. That's another lie. Charisma saving throw.
You gotta stop. You gotta know.
16.
Okay, you still managed to keep Ignatius sheathed.
Oh.
The sword is.
It's just
That's enough, Pete. It's okay. Don't
he just needs some water. Have some water.
Well, if the three of you are capable despite your condition, then maybe we can bring you along.
I'm just an old man. They're capable. I'm just gonna be sitting back, not doing anything.
Very well then.
But they need to. I'm their caretaker.
All right, we'll bring you with us.
Thank you.
Oh yay, the pilgrimage!
Yeah, no problem, guys.
So
Huh?
smooth.
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 See, we're level 19 now, so this is deadly serious.
Yeah.
Everything that we do,
Yeah.
deadly
This
serious.
is actually some of the hardest work we have to do.
So ain't no laughing matter here.
Yeah, this is serious.
Serious stuff.
I have
Okay.
disguise self. I can make myself smile.
It never actually works great, but the seeming plan is always the most fun. let's just
I think it
account
worked
for that.
fine.
So far.
Can we go off into a little huddle?
I think that would be suspicious, and you don't lie. But yes, sure.
And I guess we don't have anything over.
I need to talk to my family. Give me 1 second. Hey, family, how you doing?
Ignatius hates all of this.
I will do the lying. You just... I will try to set you up to tell only the truth.
What if I
gotta still talk in my voice, though.
I might have to reveal myself.
Nope.
But if I did, we could continue to keep you both undercover.
If you reveal yourself, this whole thing gets suspicious. You're Pete. Pete can swing a sword.
Pete can swing a sword.
And Ignatius doesn't have to look like Ignatius.
I'll get another sword. Just like a regular sword. Have a regular sword?
Oh, I guess can Ignatius is Ignatius
Oh, look, your sword ignited with the flame of the fallen fire. What a miracle.
I just love the light so much.
That's the truth, Pete. That is the truth. You do.
I feel like I'm blessed by Saint Vitruvia herself.
No, Saint Tarna.
Saint Tarna herself.
There you go.
There we go.
We're still reading in the Bibles.
Okay.
Wait. Did the fallen fire worship Saint Tarna?
Yes.
Great.
Here.
There's a lot of overlap.
Here's our pilgrimage.
Oh no, these poor people.
And here's the preacher and Preacher Abraham. So there's only a few in the group that have weapons.
Are we over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm putting us off in the corner. Quite the congregation. And where are we?
We're kind of in the middle.
Wherever you want to be.
Just
Near the end.
Where's the preacher?
At the front.
He's the gentleman with the beard.
Okay.
So he should be at the front.
Which gentleman has the beard?
In the black.
This
beard.
guy?
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. So he brings out a lit brazier, and with that leads the flock toward along Champion's Way towards Drakkenheim. You can all roll me a d6.
4.
1.
6.
Okay.
Hmm.
As you travel into the city, it seems like you are able to blend in very well with the rest of the throng, evading any other suspicions. However, Preacher Abraham does say to you all, "Now, we do our best to keep this way safe, but there have been many bandits and brigands along the way. We are bringing some important supplies with us as well to Champion's Gate that must also reach the Abbey. So we may be a bit of a target along the way, but we will steel ourselves with faith, and we will persevere no matter what happens."
And for those protecting the group, are we injuring, or what's the direction there?
Those who would impede our path, if they will not stand down, they will face the wrath of the falling fire.
Oh, okay.
And no sooner does he say that than there is a click and a shot rings out in the street, bringing your assembled group to an immediate halt. Stepping out from the sides of the buildings with smoking pistols brandished is a throng of several highway robbers. The three that stand out in the middle each have a brace of pistols still smoking. And the first one amongst them, she steps forward and says, "Welcome to Drakkenheim, true believers. You're using the Queen's Road. So it is with that we must regretfully extract a tax along the way for your good passage. And at that response, Preacher Abraham says, "Brigands! You'll get nothing from the followers of the falling fire." Well, you can pay in gold and goods, whatever you're carrying. Or you can pay in blood. It's up to you. It makes no difference to us.
How much blood? Like we're talking a quart? A pint?
Well, old man, enough until we're satisfied, and enough until you're too weak to stop us from taking all your golden goods anyways.
I'm already too weak. I can't do much. I'm an old man.
They eye up the rest of the group. A young boy, 4 of you with homespun shields and a rusty old sword. They hold the pistols out. You'd best just keep on leave your things, and we'll let you keep on walking.
Oh, fallen fire, protect us!
Meteor swarm. Get him. Get him.
Preacher Abraham, he says, "We will not kowtow to you, heathens. Come, followers of the falling fire. We will find our great destiny."
And I point past them and I go, "Are those explosive barrels behind you?" And I want to, this is going to initiate initiative, but that's me subtly casting Fireball. I'm going to use subtle spell.
I love it.
Okay,
I love it.
roll for initiative.
So subtle spell, and I'm going to cast Fireball after yelling that there's explosive barrels behind them.
I think there's I think you're right, Gramps. Look, they're all on fire.
What do we got?
31.
31 for Veronica. Sebastian?
19.
19. Pluto?
8.
8. Okay.
A little slow on the draw there.
Okay. So, as you can see, the preacher, and amongst the followers of the Falling Fire, there are 4 that have weapons and look like they could help defend the group. The rest with you are basically common folk that are taking this journey, right? And so the first to act is Veo. What do you do?
Veo seems like we've taken care of before, and she plants her feet. Like she's not even running. She just like takes aim from the back of the group.
Yep.
So I'm gonna steady aim. So I'm gonna give myself advantage on my first go, and I get so 3 attacks total.
Okay.
Let's just see. 26 to, and I want to hit the main guy that was
Okay.
talking.
Yeah, that will hit. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Should I roll it or all of them or damage?
Yeah. I need.
For all of them?
It'll matter. These 3 look pretty tough.
Okay. I'll roll all my attacks and then. The next one is 16.
That actually misses. They start after the first shot. They dive out of the way,
And then the third is a 25.
but into the third shot.
Okay. So the first one is gonna be sneak attack because I had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
And I believe it's 7 now. 76s. Okay. Okay.
Just this poor highway robber.
Fighting pilgrims. We did say that she fends off wolves, so I mean...
Yeah. Dire wolves.
55
Okay.
to hit the guy.
Shunk. They still survive that hit.
Oh, okay. And then the second shot will be 27.
Okay, they're very badly bloodied, but they do survive.
Wow,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. With that, anything else, Veo?
Nope. I think I'm just gonna stay in the throng of people.
Clutching the wound and crying out, "Kill that one!" The other pistoliers move forward.
Oh no. But I'm sick.
Don't hurt
Please don't hurt me.
And lowering their pistols, they actually take aim directly at you, Veo, and fire their shots with their deadly aim. The first one actually getting a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
They fire the shot, and as they go, the bullet rips into you, and they've coated their bullets with poison.
Ooh.
And you take 10 piercing damage, plus an additional 42 poison damage.
I'm
Whoa.
gonna uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So what's that to like?
26.
Yeah, it would be 31 then. Yeah, 26.
Or no,
Yeah.
42 is...
Yeah.
Sorry, it's 46. Yeah, 21. Yeah.
21?
They fire-
20 what?
21. Yeah.
Each one of them,
21,
they
10.
adept gunslingers. They get to make 3 shots each. So the second shot from one of them up against you, Veo, they're returning fire. They get a 21 to hit.
Hits.
That'll be another 10 piercing plus 14 poison damage. And their third shot is only a 15 to hit. Okay. So they return fire against you. And then another one of the bandits, they start firing at the other armed ones in the front. So, and just firing some of those shots. The preacher is injured, so he's bloodied. And the other defenders up in the front, they kind of each get shot once, but they're still standing.
Wow. Okay.
And then taking in some random targets here. The guy carrying the pumpkin, he gets his brains just get blown out. And splattered everywhere.
And he drops the pumpkins.
Yeah.
And they shatter.
And it's hard to tell what's pumpkin and what's head.
Ooh.
And then we'll fire another shot at Veo, which I think it's gonna be an 18.
Nope.
And one last shot at Veo, which misses as well. With that, we go to Sebastian.
So again, Sebastian has pointed behind them and been like, "Are those explosive barrels?" And I'm going to subtly...
Kill everyone.
How many can I get in there? I think one...
Probably the three pistoliers and 2 of the
Yeah.
guys in the back. Okay, so the 3 pistoliers, they make their saving throws. Oh, wow. The lowest of the 3 pistoliers saves is a 23.
The lowest is 23.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
They all dodge and roll forward with their evasion and take no damage. But the 2 in the back are vaporized.
Hey.
Well, at least there's that.
They had this cool exploding
Yeah,
thing where they roll forward.
the explosion goes behind them and they kind of roll down and avoid the blast, while the other 2 in the back are just blown away.
I don't know how to do that inconspicuously, but we'll try to
Figure it
figure it
out.
out.
Anything else you'd like to do, Sebastian?
I gotta remain as inconspicuous as possible, so... Oh wait, that was just 2 sorcery points to use subtle spell. I think that's... I cower.
Okay. And with that, we go to Pluto.
Can I run up?
Yeah?
I have 40 feet of movement. Do you mind if I borrow a? Boop. Okay. How close can I get? I can get up to like the preacher.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to do something. I'm gonna dash.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one that Vale shot?
The middle one.
So I'm gonna run, sprint, full speed. I'm gonna dash with my action, and I'm gonna bonus action, quick throw, my my javelin
Okay, go for it.
at the
As you run in.
as I'm running in.
Throwing your pitchfork.
I just and I get a 31 to hit
Yeah.
and doing 12 damage.
Okay.
And I want him to make a, let's see here. Let's do a strength save.
I get a natural 20. What's the DC?
21.
Oh, so I still fail with a natural 20.
Yeah!
Okay.
So he falls on the ground and takes an additional 4 damage.
Okay, he's very wounded, but still alive, actually.
And then
so you pinned him on the ground with a pitchfork, and you're kind of
And I run up to him and I just
and he's like
grab.
holding the pitchfork back. Ah!
And I stand over him and I glare down the others.
These two are just seeing the explosion that vaporized their friends. They're just gonna book it. They're like not having to do anything with this, and so we actually go back to the top of the round with Veo.
So I'm gonna go after the guys on the outside, or the
Okay.
one guy, the red coat.
Okay.
Get
I'm
some
still
red
gonna
coats.
actually. You know what? I'm gonna steady aim it as
Cool.
well. I'm like, I don't see any reason in running
There's
up.
no threat.
So a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
30.
shot hits true. The arrow.
And then the second one is 15,
That's a miss.
and then less than that. So
Okay.
I hit once. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that one. Okay. 48.
48. Okay. They're badly wounded, but still in the fight.
And I'm still there.
Okay. The wounded gunner seeing the situation turning around, he's like, "Sorry, boss, you're on your own," and is actually going to start to flee as well. Whereas the other guy takes his 2 pistols and puts them both up against. He's like, "Worst mistake you ever did, kid." Puts them right up against Pluto's back.
Oh no!
And fires the shots into your back. And he gets a 19
Yep.
to hit. Miss. A worse and a 20.
20 hits.
Okay. As he does, the bullets make an audible clunk, clunk, because you're actually wearing armor, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you do take 14 poison damage and 10 piercing damage, but he's like, bonk, but like the bullets kind of like jam in the one gun because he put it up against your back. It's like, wait, what?
I'm a farmhand. I'm built different.
Which is also a lie, but I'll give you the one-liner.
Thank
Don't
you,
worry about
thank
it.
you,
Give
thank
you the
you.
one-liner.
Thank you.
You are built different, but you are not a farmhand.
It's the farmhand that
Yeah.
that Ignatius has.
And as the other guy is trying to like hold back the pitchfork with one hand, he turns his pistol and tries to shoot you in the face.
Try it.
Getting a nat 1. Getting with the disadvantage, he just shoots widely, and again the audible like plink, plink, plink as like something is ricocheting, like the bullets are ricocheting off your helmet.
They're like deflecting just before they hit my head, and then just standing over him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just like, he had a plate.
Sebastian, it's your turn.
My friend's gonna drink your soul.
And he says that, and suddenly,
You won't die.
the guy on the
You're gonna
ground
live
looks.
forever.
He
guy
is very
girl-
bloody. Yeah, they're very bloody.
Old man Wilbur, standing on his staff, goes, "Do you hear something? the tolling of the bell. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Oh,
That's going to be a wisdom save.
I fail.
All right, that's going to be 4d8. Or, wait, no, it's
4d12.
4d12, right, because it's the better version. I'm just going to roll those twice.
no. Who are you doing it to?
31 damage.
They're dead.
Oh.
So basically, like I am almost imagining like the necrotic energy like rips through their body, and that lets Pluto like drive the
Yeah.
pitchfork.
So it looks
Yeah.
kind of like
Their strength
Pete.
gave out, and Pete ran through, right?
They fell on
Yeah.
them? Ooh.
Yeah.
and there's a weird tolling of a bell in the air when it happens, and Sebastian's just like, oh, the flames with us today.
Pluto, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna grab one of the pistols, just thematically, and sort of just twist it, and then I'm gonna just try to just impale him.
Okay.
With the spear. I get like a 29, a 30, because I can attack 3 times, and my lowest was a 20 to hit.
The other between you and the other pilgrims, angry at the death of one of their friends, the other pilgrims with weapons come up, and it's kind of like a mob beat. Like
I just
it's
stab
like
him,
he
I'm
just gets
stabbing him,
mobbed,
and then
yeah.
like I hold him with the spear in the air, and then the other guys just come in, and then I just toss him off to the side.
And Preacher Abraham is like, see how even as we move forward, the flame guided us and protected us, for it emerged even spontaneously to light our path for us and strengthened even the sick to find the conviction to fight off this horrible thing. It was like you were armored by your faith. That was amazing seeing those bullets bounce off of you. Do you have any idea how that happened?
You know, all those years of...
It was the sacred flame. That's how. It was the
right.
sacred flame and the truth of the falling fire that protected you.
He walks in the light.
See how you don't even wear any armor.
You do walk in the light, don't you, Pete?
Ignatius is just like shaking in the scabbard.
All those years of bale and hay turned him into a stone-cold killer.
No, that was the
I'm wiping guts off the end of my pitchfork.
that was the making bacon.
Right. All those years of slaughtering pigs
Oh.
turned him into a stone-cold killer. That's the line from now on, whatever you do.
With that,
Trying to be
the
very-
pilgrimage moves forward towards Champion's Gate.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have to do anything to send the souls to what's his name?
Yeah, do I have to do anything to send souls to Hugh?
Oh, yeah.
What do I have to do?
You have to viscerally rip them out and send them.
You all go ahead.
I'll catch up with you lot later. I would like to say a prayer for the fallen, but I would like to do so alone. My grandson, my grandson done killed these here folk.
I don't
And I
think I
wanna-
can see this.
I want to protect him. So you all go on ahead. I would like a moment.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Just like I know you can't eat them, but
That's going to be a 24.
The preacher says, very well. How noble-spirited of you, that we should all take your example. We will move forward.
Let flame be with you. I'm going to do some very holy practices right now.
You're licking your lips.
One for me, one for him. One for me, one for him.
save that for the golden.
Can I save the souls at all? You know what? Most of these for him.
Okay.
One for me, the rest for him.
Okay.
I don't watch.
How many a year
I don't
do you
think I
have to
can
do?
watch.
Like 66 a year.
Oh, okay. How many did we kill?
Five or six.
There you go.
Five.
We killed
Five.
one,
Four. Only
2,
four.
3. Yeah, so I sent 3 to hell. And I eat one.
All right.
And then I run back. I waddle back up.
Yeah.
Prayers,
Back up.
prayers, flame, holy light.
Well, with that, you make your way towards Champion's Gate. Before long, Champion's Gate is visible ahead. The most heavily damaged of all the city gates, it was struck by raining debris when the meteor fell and is in a state of ruin. One of the towers has toppled over into the several buildings below, leaving rubble throughout the streets, and the gate itself is splintered and broken, and the whole area is strewn with large rocks, chunked of work stone, splintered wood, and other scraps of debris and refuse. That said, the followers of the Falling Fire have made a pathway through the gate and cleared the way around the entrance. Just inside the gate, there are a few tents gathered around a makeshift campsite. But out the front, however, there are several heavily armed pilgrims of the Falling Fire. Several of them carry large great axes, and one out the front with gleaming features is armored like a paladin. And in fact, it looks like what they wear was once a tabard of the Silver Order, which has been dyed and the symbol changed to that of the Falling Fire. And as you approach, most stunning of all that you see, fluttering around the towers, are two 12-foot tall, blue-skinned, winged angels carrying massive great swords, and they are flying and circling around the top of the tower.
They have angels.
And the preacher Abram says, "We have made it this far, although one of us has fallen. Here, the great angels called forth by Lucretia Mathias will be our protectors." Yes, Wilbur.
I'm a little cold.
Don't worry. The light of truth that shines in the eyes of the planetars will warm your heart and see the true nature of your soul.
I was hoping that maybe somebody had a blanket or something that I could just cuddle up in because I'm a tad chilly.
Make a deception check.
17.
I'm certain that once we are through the gates, there will be warm fires and blankets there. We can rest for a little while once we get into the gate.
I fall over.
Paw! Oh! Pops! And I'm gonna grab, I'm just gonna grab from, there's like two donkey things. Is there like a blanket on one of them that I can grab off of?
Roll a d6.
3.
No.
Pete, I've got the chills again. I'm sorry.
Oh, Pops!
Abraham says, "We are so close to the gates," and he points to you, Veronica, and he says, "Veronica, run to the gates. The angels will be able to heal your grandfather."
Veronica, I need a blanket, and I think you do too. I think we all could use some blankets.
Go, Veronica!
Veronica's
Run!
too sick to run.
Go!
She's sick. She is ill. If she runs, she'll have another coughing fit.
He points to one of the other pilgrims. "Then you go. We need help."
Wait, are you getting the angels?
They'll be able to heal. He turns down.
Oh, no.
Wilbur, they'll be able to heal you.
All I
You'll
need
be
is
fine.
a blanket. I'll be fine.
The angels will warm
Do you have a fake beard? or sorry, that's a stupid request.
Would you like to use my carpet?
I would love to use your carpet.
Let's wrap her
I'm
in
much
Where
better.
did you get a carpet?
She carries it in her bag
Why did you bring a carpet?
in case we wanted to decorate our tents.
Why did we bring pumpkins?
We needed food.
And we need
I wanted to
decoration.
offer
She had to
it.
throw her in the
Thank you. You two should also get some blankets. I'm gonna wrap myself in the flying carpet so that it's all done up, so that there's just a little bit of my face showing. Thank you, Veronica. You're such a good second cousin twice removed.
Are you okay?
I'm feeling much better now.
I'm gonna put some kind of sleeping bag on top of myself.
From
I have.
This is.
They're angels. I'm pretty sure they can see.
Don't worry about it, man. Just hide in my face.
Yeah,
Veronica, you worry about yourself right now, okay?
Is there like on the pack mule thing? Is there just like a sleeping bag? Like
Roll a d6.
Like a 5.
You already asked if there were blankets
Yeah.
on them, so there's nothing like a blanket. It is like the canvas that they would use to like, because one of the things that's occurring to you is that all of like the followers of the Falling Fire that make it this far, they kind of like live really stripped down existences. Like they sleep on beds of straw. Like they don't even have blankets and pillows and stuff. Like they kind of give up all material comforts and possessions and live on their faith. So like this is like core supplies and like basically the things that are on this. You have to rip apart the donkey's like canvas bags that are packing all the supplies.
I rip open a bag of potatoes.
What are you doing? We need those potatoes to
I'm
eat.
really cold. I have the chills just like Gramps. It's hereditary. Why am I talking to you? I didn't say anything.
After you fought so capably, the other pilgrims are really puzzled at what's going on.
I just pull my shirt over my face like
I make a
this.
makeshift shroud of a potato sack.
Because I don't know. I'm like, should we be covering our faces?
All right, let's go.
That's good. We're good.
We're good. We're all fine here. I'm sorry for the disturbance. My family has a history of chills. We're fine. Sorry about the problem there, sir.
All right, that's fine, but just know that when the angels look inside your heart as you pass through the gate, they will be able to heal you and keep you warm.
If there's a disturbance, will the angels protect us at the gate?
Absolutely.
They'll
These angels are
immediately turn to a disturbance.
the angels are mighty protectors, and they have slain any who have attempted to harm the followers of the Falling Fire as they pass through this gate.
Good to know. We're good. We're fine here. How are you?
When to see these celestial angels called down by our prophet Lucretia Mathias as protectors, is it not the visible proof that you need to know the righteousness of our cause?
I've never felt more shaken than I do in the moments of seeing a true angel.
Indeed, it is awestruck. You must know that Lucretia Mathias summoned these because there are great enemies that move even against us now.
Oh, they might be hiding amongst us.
That has been a concern.
Oh dear. Can they see people who are trying to deceive us?
The angels can see everyone for who they truly are in their hearts.
That's great. I'm so thrilled that we have these angels here to protect us.
I am too.
Otherwise-
It's so great.
otherwise
He's smiling, like he's just so happy. It just shows the righteousness of our cause, that we are on the right side of this fight.
And if a monster were to attack us, they would protect us. So
They
we're
would-
safe going through this gate.
We are as long as there is light and goodness in your heart, you have nothing to fear from these angels.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
All right. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm slowing down. I'm really slowing down. I'm really dragging my feet now. I feel like I'm falling towards the back of
Yeah, I'm gonna blend into the
of
middle.
the procession.
Same.
Uh,
And I take a healing, supreme healing potion as I'm going through. I'm just like, whoa.
I'm gonna try to create a distraction off to the side and hope that the angels tend to it, and then we're just gonna walk on through the gate as the distractions happen. Oh no, we need safety.
what kind of distraction?
I think I'm gonna make a big scream.
And the preacher says, "Now, followers of the Falling Fire,
summon a demon?
as you step through the gates, the great angels Zachariel and Asmodai, they will descend from on high, and they will each ask you who you are in your hearts. Fear not the angels, for they are our protectors. Know this, though, that these angelic protectors, they know all truths when they hear them, and they know all deceptions. Nothing is hidden from their view."
Gonna do my best. All right.
Okay. You walk up towards the gate.
We're now at the back of the procession.
Okay.
We're
yourselves up.
we're like hanging out way at the back.
And you're all holding like hoods up or like.
Yep.
I'm just gonna cover my face.
Okay. Are
Okay,
any of
guys.
you proficient with disguise kits?
Yes.
Okay. You can make a check with the disguise kit and proficiency
Okay.
using your dexterity. And the two of you can also make those checks, but you're not proficient. So good luck.
So it'd be my dex +5 plus my proficiency.
We just get plus dex.
Yeah.
There's no way.
You guys wrapped yourself up, and I'm just like, yeah, it's good enough.
There's no way. There's no way this is gonna work.
We have to try, okay? We're just gonna go with the punches.
And then run. Can I help them with their disguises?
If you would like to roll your check again with disadvantage.
What if?
Don't worry. Don't. You
So
worry.
I'm just whispering to these guys at the back. We're at the back of the line. What if we just teleport in? We just teleport on the other side of the gate and we wait.
They'll probably be able to see that.
They might
We
not.
can't teleport in Drakkenheim.
You can teleport in Drakkenheim.
We can teleport in Drakkenheim.
Not in the deep
We just
haze.
teleport on the other side of the gate. We hide.
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
this is the deep haze now, so I need con saves from you all.
Oh.
25.
You accept the 14.
17.
You actually gain 1 level of contamination, Pluto.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
Here we go.
We didn't take any Expergo going into
I did
this.
not take any. 5. Okay.
Okay, you do not mutate.
Do we have Expergo?
You all have at least
I have.
one dose.
I have one.
Yeah.
Should we do that now?
Okay.
Should we do that now?
Okay, sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay, question, guys. While the lineup is like slowly going, like one person at a time. Okay, guys, do you want simple plan that doesn't waste us my ultimate power of spell casting, or do you want a sure thing that will use a lot more of my energy?
What was the first option?
The first option is minimal effort from my magical output, but it might work.
Minimal effort.
The other option is maximum effort,
I
and
think
it will work.
here's the deal. If we get discovered now, the whole plan is in ruin, right?
Yeah.
So we either have to run from this and try to find another way in and not let it be known
Wait.
that we're here, or
Oh no, my ultimate, I can't time stop for anybody else. It's only for me. Well, I can save myself.
Okay. As you approach the gates, you can all roll me 2d6.
Okay, but before they get to us, there is something that I want to do. I have a plan.
We will find out.
I get a 1 and a 6.
Same!
I got a 1 and a 2.
You got a 1, you got a 1, you got a 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a 6, though.
And a 6.
As you approach, the angels descend from the high tower. Zachariel and Asmodai. These two figures, immaculate in their perception, in their complexion and perception, and physicality, are almost 12 feet tall and gleam with holy light, their eyes blazing with the light of truth and justice. And as you feel their gaze cast down upon you, the flimsiness of the illusion that shrouds you, you can even just feel like they can see for who you really, really are.
And this is like, we didn't have a chance to do anything before we got this close.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
You do not know how far they are capable of perceiving your true form.
Fair.
And so,
I assume that they were looking at each person individually, or are they more just flying around, eyeing up the whole? Like, what can we?
they
are they like taking tickets at the door, sort of thing, or are they?
So, they are examining each person individually as they go through the gates.
Okay.
Okay? But that does not necessarily, again, you can give me a religion check to see if you can know what these creatures are.
Yes, sir. 16.
Okay. These are very powerful angels known as plane towers. If they have true sight, they don't need to, like, they will just see that you are covered by an illusion, and they will instantly know that you are, like, they don't need to, like, focus their attention on you to tell that you are disguised with an illusion.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? So
So it might already be too late.
but what would you like to try?
I want to minor illusion a terrifying roar that sounds monstrous, ethereal, and evil from within the ruins off to the side.
Okay.
The goal is to cause a bit more of a panicked rush where maybe the angels are like, oh, what's going on over there? And then we kind of get ushered through for safety. That's my hope. That's what I'm trying to accomplish with the roar.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
I think at this point, if they see us, we just gotta go in with confidence.
And are you using subtle spell to do that?
No.
Yeah, I will use subtle spell.
Okay.
The one time Veo wants to go in with confidence.
Okay.
I want to grab Veo and
I pretend like I'm going up.
can we run off to the side into this building?
Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So as you approach,
As we're in line, I just beeline it
beeline it out of there as Sebastian
out of the
creates
line,
this
and I'm gonna run
noise.
behind and
Okay.
and run into this building. As
With
Pete, I mean, if you want to come.
Yeah. As the commotion occurs, as the scream occurs, Preacher Abraham says, "Where are you going? Run in. We'll be safe on the other side. We'll be safe on the other side." And as they do, one of the angels places her hand on, like her hand is like large enough to crush the skull of Preacher Abraham, and says, and the angel in a resonant voice says, "They are not pilgrims." What are you gonna do?
We're here to meet.
I mean, we did
The other
protect
angel
them.
calls out, and as you hear them speak, as Asmodai speaks in his deep, resonant voice, "Sebastian Crow, Veo Senya, Pluto Jackson, come forth."
I walk out, actually.
We look.
Yeah. I'm gonna face
Here's
this head on.
the deal.
The angels fly up, and we can have them kind of like.
We can like step out of the line here.
We're getting pulled out of the line by the security.
Has everybody
what
else
happens.
gone through?
They hurry the rest of them through, and the two angels speak. "You may not pass forward through this gate. That you have deceived the flock this far. Turn back now."
We have protected the flock thus far, and they would only be here because of us. If we were not, they surely would not have survived the journey.
The paladin in the midst of them says, "That may be the case, and we thank you for your help. But that does not mean we are going to let you pass this gate.
I have
That you have helped is the only reason we stay our blades."
I appreciate your thanks, but we're not here to stop our journey. We're here to push forward with St. Pluto.
St. Pluto.
Pluto, show them.
And I reveal Ignatius.
Should I drop seeming?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
At this point, I show Ignatius Saint Vitruvio's shield, and what else am I wearing? Do I have anything else Saint Vitruvio? Just Ignatius and Saint Vitruvio's
You
shield.
had robes, didn't you, underneath your
I got
armor?
great robes. I've got.
You're looking much more holy than before.
I have been recently baptized, and you should know that we offer you a chance to repent. You may now lay down your arms and quietly leave, or you will face the might of the
Sacred flame.
The paladin, an Azamar named Berman. Berman says, I think not. We will not be intimidated by your heresy. Neither will we back down before your threats. If you wish, if it is you, Pluto Jackson, that defile the relics of Saint Vitruvio, you are undeserving to carry them for all the evil that you have wrought in this world. And if you wish to turn back, you will surrender Ignatius and Vitruvio's shield, and you will leave this place and never return.
This is not a threat. This is a promise delivered from Saint Tarna, the carrier of Saint Tarna's bane. I ripped it out of the hands of the great demon. You will not be making any more demands. If you do not surrender now, your souls will perish in 1,000 eternities of hate and evil. You have one chance to stop that, and that is by laying down your arms and surrendering. I do not wish to send you there, but I will not be the judge. I will simply be the messenger.
The paladin says, whatever threats you make will not frighten me. Whatever deceptions you weave will not charm me. I am resolute in my mission and my faith in the falling fire. And if you and the fact that you stand side by side with an abomination is all the proof that and that the divine matriarch allowed that creature to defile Lumen with his very presence is the proof of the utter and complete corruption of the church. That he was allowed to survive the presence of Lumen is such an affront, and everybody knows it. And Lucretia Mathias has told everybody how awful it is that you were allowed to steal a sacred relic of the sacred flame, and that you likely contemplated defiling it even further, that you continue to defile Ignatius by wielding it, and continue to bend the truth that you wield in that hand around you. Even as you approached, you tried to lie to us. That you are able to do so while wielding Ignatius shows the way that you twist the truth that you hold in that hand. It is meaningless. Your words are meaningless. Your faith is false.
Okay.
You are a pretender.
Mr. Paladin,
I mean, I feel like we're very resolute in our feelings. We might as well just kill
I'm gonna give him one last chance here. Listen, I didn't call you any names, so I mean, rude, first of all. So then, saying what we might have contemplated or what we might have done is baloney.
The angels see the truth in your hearts, and your heart is wicked and rotten. Literally.
Did they say that?
I think that
new. It's
that's
only like a day old.
That's you say. I have a brand new heart. Okay, brand new me, turning over a new leaf. Listen, I've done some bad things in the past, including just like 5 minutes ago, but we're forgetting about that. Listen.
The angel says, yes, not 5 minutes ago, you devoured souls.
Of your enemies, you're welcome. I will accept your thanks later.
And what did you do with the soul of the man that was shot?
Nothing.
Did you eat it?
No. I said 4.
Send it down.
You sent all 4 down?
There were 4 people that... No, I didn't even think about Pumpkin Guy.
You didn't eat
I
Pumpkin
forgot
Guy,
about him.
You forgot.
Luckily,
Okay.
He's probably still we can go back.
Yeah, I didn't touch the pilgrims, okay? I only ate the enemies. So listen here, Paladin. Well, I ate one enemy, and the rest they went where they belong.
You traffic with demons.
I send evil enemies of yours to get punished by demons. Is that against your religion?
You are working with demons to send them souls.
That's not what I asked.
You are an undead abomination who works with a demon lord to give him
And
souls.
you are following a false prophet when there are greater people here trying to give you an opportunity of a lifetime.
Veo, do you want to say anything?
Just like, hold on a second.
And it really truly is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you go against us, you're not going to like what happens.
Yeah.
I really want you to know that.
If Sebastian is so unworthy, why has he seen the same visions as Lucretia Mathias?
That you can glimpse the truth doesn't mean you can comprehend the full magnitude.
And do you comprehend the full magnitude?
I know that I am part of something greater. You think that yourself so great, but you're not.
I mean, there's only one way that we can test this other than arguing about it, and it's who comes out of this alive. Do you want to test it that way?
You ever think about paladins?
I'm hungry.
So much.
But
We are not afraid of what comes after, and if you are so corrupt that you will even devour our souls after you slay us, should you win, that only proves that you are the monster you say you're not.
That proves that you wouldn't accept the truth of the sacred flame and Saint Pluto. And that just is your fate that you've decided in this moment, because I've given you every opportunity to back down. Now, you're going to let us through this gate, or it's going to get real messy.
We're not letting you through the gate.
Well, yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Let's start walking through.
Yeah, we're just going to start walking.
All right, then we're going to roll for initiative.
This poor guy. A 7 again?
Oh my god. Yeah, they're going to get attacked first.
what'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Oh. Just remember your.
This is the hard part about dealing with like the.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
None of them have that. Angels.
Uh-oh.
We've made bad enemies. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Protect me, Veo and Pluto.
I like how even when the angel was like, Pluto Jackson, I came like sulking out of the corner, be like, oh, I got caught. Whoa, whoa.
I mean, this was a bad first attempt to like switch them over. I think we got to try different approaches.
These ones all.
Yeah, and we're
Maybe
gonna,
a little bit less hostile.
I think we're gonna get really good at it near the end.
A little bit less righteous.
By the end of it, we'll be like, we'll have a whole script that we can feed them. Join us
a pamphlet.
for an eternity of non-torment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are two options: torment or not torment.
You've also seen what happens to the truly faithful.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, we've.
Oh, that's good. I could use that. I should have said that in my
We
speech.
could, you, actually,
As they're drawing their swords. I was in the Shadowlands. I saw the light. Yes.
Do angels have souls?
We're about to find out.
I wonder how many souls an angel's souls are.
Can I send an angel soul to hell? What
I don't know
happens?
what- yeah.
Don't do that.
well, isn't that a demon?
Oh, I'm just gonna.
making new demons.
I'm just making new. I mean, maybe I'll get like a discount.
Paladins are one thing. Sending angels to hell, I feel like.
I think we should be choice in the.
No, indiscriminate.
No, this is a buffet now.
Oh God!
Las Vegas style.
This is the Pizza Hut lunch buffet.
Oh, I have neutralizing field, by the way.
All you can eat.
Great.
In my ring.
What we got for initiative? Veo?
22.
Okay.
I'm pretty close to that. I have a 5.
Okay.
Oh, I have a 7.
Oh,
So I'm before you.
nice. Good.
I'm
Alrighty.
getting to do my mage hand before battle.
Veo, you are the first to act.
Okay.
Classic.
Who's the paladin that's talking to us? Is it this winged
Yes.
person?
The Azamar. And then there are the other Falling Fire Warriors.
Oh, there's quite a few people here.
Yeah.
Oh. How many souls do I get to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to keep a tally of how many souls I send to hell.
You got it. You got to have your soul counter.
I'm going to shoot at the one in front of me.
The paladin?
Yes.
Okay.
I am gonna use my bonus action on Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So I get advantage on one from Zephyr Strike. And before I do, I just want to say to him, I don't want to do this, but if you're gonna come after us, then so be it. And then I fire my arrow at him.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
that punctures his plate armor.
Okay, and then 14 to hit, and then another 27 to hit.
2 hits and a miss.
51 on the first shot,
Okay.
and then 25 on the second.
Alrighty, the 2 shots crash into the plate armor, and the delirium shard embedded in the paladin's chest flares with light, but they are unperturbed and unbloodied.
I am going to give myself some distance between them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get at least to the building. Maybe actually inside. I want to like take a spot where that hole is behind, because
Okay.
I feel I have 40 feet of movement. I think I can get there.
Okay.
If not, I can feel an agility. Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh wait, no, I
Where'd
have Zephyr
Bear go?
Strike. I have Zephyr Strike, so I have a lot of movement.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you? That's where you want to end your turn?
Do you want to be up on the second floor or anything?
Is there anything to climb on?
Yeah.
I mean, the building itself, you can...
Is there a perch? I can't see.
there's
yeah.
a second floor, like you could be like right up in there.
Yeah, I think
Or in the attic if you wanted to.
Sure.
with Zephyr Strike, I think I can get 70. So, and then I have climb speed. So yes.
Okay. The planetars, like comets crashing through the air, one planetar dive bombs directly towards Veo, crashing through the window as their blade ignites with radiant fire, and they make 3 attacks on Veo.
Oh, yeah, bro.
A crit, a 22, and a 20.
I'm going to use my reaction to where is it? Silvery Barbs.
Silvery Barb's the crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
And I'm going to give advantage to Pluto.
Okay.
Oh,
it's
thank
what's your AC?
19.
It's still a hit.
Okay.
Sorry, the lowest was
One was a 20.
yeah. I think that's the lowest one.
Yeah.
So
I had
everything
19.
hits.
Yeah.
So in the 3 hits, each hit is 14 slashing damage plus 18 radiant. So that means that each hit is 32 damage. So that's 96 damage.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ouch.
The other crashes down on Sebastian,
Yep.
bringing his holy greatsword right down upon you, Sebastian.
Hey.
Getting a crit,
Uh-oh.
a 24 and a 29.
Those all hit. I would like to remind you in this moment that I am vulnerable to radiant damage.
Okay, so
Oh no, Sebastian.
so from this, I'll just do the slashing damage first. So
Thank
2 hits and a crit is
Can I... Wait, I'm going to cast Shield, which puts me at a
27.
27.
so 1 does miss then.
That might save my butt.
So 14. So the slashing damage is
Yeah.
going to be 42 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then the radiant damage is 54, which is doubled.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did that zero you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I get to roll Strength of the... I can't roll Strength of the Grave against that.
Are you still in Wrath's book, or does that not count right now?
Technically, you could roll Strength of the Grave against the second hit. We'll say the crit was the first one. So you would need to get...
Or there's a book
I don't think... is he still in the book?
somewhere. Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody's in
Is
the
he?
book.
Okay.
Can you do everybody in the book?
Yeah, I have 6 proficiency bonus.
Okay. So book.
Yeah, we'll do book.
Burn
for
the
now.
book.
So
Okay.
So what do I get up with 1 hit point?
you're just you're reduced to 1
One.
because at this point
Guys.
the book. So for whatever reason, I mean, it's up to you, Monty. Does
No,
the book exist?
I'll allow it. Yeah. Yeah, sure. The book exists somewhere metaphysically. Yeah, because no, it
Technically,
still
we have it.
exists. It still is in your possession. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have to
Yeah.
spend an hour to get it back.
But it was never destroyed.
Yeah, we have the book.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
Wilhelm or Rudy is carrying it.
Well, I always imagine. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So unless it went away when you died.
Yeah, I thought it went away when I died, but I could get it back. It takes me an hour.
DM mercy.
Okay.
I'll grant it once.
And you're not, as long as you're not killed outright, you just drop to 1.
Not killed outright.
Radiant damage doesn't like kill me outright.
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Great. Thank you, sir, for the over 137 points of damage in 1 hit.
Hey!
And then this guy's gonna come up to Pluto. And Pluto, you're gonna get attacked
Yep.
3 times by the paladin.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, my dice are hot. The lowest is a 20.
Yeah, hits.
The 20 hits?
Yeah.
So 3 hits for 12 slashing damage plus 22 radiant damage per hit. So that is going to be 34 per hit, so 104 damage.
Oh,
100.
God. 34, 34, and 34.
Yeah, 102. Yeah.
Ow!
Pluto, it's your turn.
Can I strike back?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, so
Weren't expecting them to hit this hard, were you guys?
ouch, ouch. Okay, I'm gonna attack the paladin. I get a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, my dice are not hot. I gotta use a luck point for. I have to use 2 luck points to get. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Then I had to use 2 luck points. I rolled 2 natural ones in a row.
Did you use your advantage that I gave you?
No. I'll use it soon because I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
But I'm gonna just rip into. So I get 2 hits
Okay.
on 3 attacks, bringing out the old Ignatius. I hope he's not like immune to fire damage, is he?
Ignatius does radiant damage.
Oh,
You're
and-
attacking the paladin.
Yeah.
They're not resistant to radiant damage.
So the first hit is 36 damage.
Okay.
Second hit is 32 damage.
Okay, they're very bloodied.
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
First attack, I'll make this one with advantage. Hits 29.
Okay.
Second attack, 18 again.
Hits.
Third attack, 18 again.
How do you do it?
I don't kill him.
Okay. What do you do?
I slash into him. I give him a very gushing blow under the arm, and then I just crank him in the side of the head with the hilt of Ignatius and knock him to the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bait and switch
Okay.
with good old Sebastian,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna give you, Sebastian, an extra. Oh, 2 to your AC.
Oh, nice.
There.
Cool. Sebastian, it's your turn.
They hit hard.
So I'm now switched out with
Yeah,
Pluto
basically
here.
you're not hopefully within base of that.
I summon open a portal to the Shadow Realm, and Reaper leaps out at this angel and bites into his leg, and I'm going to cast Banishment on him. He has disadvantage on the saving throw because of Reaper. So
play.
Reaper leaps out from the portal, grabs his leg as he looks down.
I don't wanna can you twin it? Can you get the other guy in it?
I'm going to twin Banishment.
I want to tell you how to do it, but
No, that's a good call. I've been reading too much 2024.
I know, but,
rules.
and you can do it.
Yeah, so I point my hands in both directions, and shadows lash out from the Shadow Realms and start wrapping around them.
Okay.
One of them has disadvantage, the other one doesn't.
So they, as Planetars, they have magic resistance, so the disadvantage gets canceled out. But I get a natural one.
Bye!
The other does have advantage.
And I'm cowering around against the building.
But I fail. So they stay gone as long as Sebastian concentrates for 1 minute.
Get out of there!
I'm going to turn to the rest of the paladins and I go, you have a chance to join Saint Pluto and join the Sacred Flame. This is your last chance.
They say, for the falling fire, for Lucretia Mathias!
Oh, okay, here we go.
And they charge.
Wait, no, can I run away?
Yeah.
Get out of there! And I'm just like,
As they start to run, I start to run.
I see this angel disappear, and I'm like, and I got your back, Sebastian.
Really, no chance to intimidate them at all. They're so resolute.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
that's the problem.
sanctified members of the falling fire are immune to charm and fear. So they can't be intimidated.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
They also can't hear reason.
No. No. Okay, so what's cool here is that even though this is a ton of people, I'm using my custom rules that we've worked on for Monsters of Drakkenheim that is just a swarm. So I'm treating them all basically as one monster.
So we have a mob. A mob
Yeah.
of people are attacking
And they have
me.
mobbed Pluto, and so they get to make their attacks with advantage because they're mobbing you. So I get a 27,
Hits.
a 23,
Hits.
and a 21.
Hits.
So everything hits. Again, it's going to be each hit is 30 damage.
Oh! That's so 90 damage total.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm real bloodied.
Okay.
Ah! The mob!
Alrighty.
Who would've thought religious-
With that, we go to the top of the round. Veo, did you succeed on concentrating on Zephyr Strike? I somehow doubt it.
Probably not.
Okay. So it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to steady aim from the window, staying there, covering Pluto and Sebastian with some two
Yeah.
attacks. So the first, crit!
Okay.
I don't know, do I have to pick in the mob or?
No, they're treated as one entity,
The
basically.
mob.
Yeah.
Okay, so a crit on one and then a natural one on the other.
Well,
so
the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah.
But the crit on the sneak attack is sweet.
is sweet.
That's gonna be gross.
I might need some help on the math.
How many dice do you roll normally?
7.
Mm-hmm.
So 42. 4 times 6, or 7 times 6, 42.
42
Plus 8.
50.
Plus 20.
70 plus a roll of the dice.
70 plus. Okay.
70 basically plus whatever you roll on the dice. So max damage plus dice roll.
99.
Oh, God. Is he
99.
gonna go through like 3 paladins? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, Veo?
No, I'm just gonna crouch
Okay.
down like half covered. or
The
whatever.
Plantars and the Knights are banished. The Knight is unconscious. The Plantars are banished. So Pluto,
And I retaliate.
go for it.
Getting my sweet revenge. 18,
Hits.
like 27, and 29.
Everything hits.
And I just start swinging wildly at the mob. For Saint Vitruvius!
For the flame!
Or one of them.
Let the flame be in you! And 6, 7,
Cauterizes the wounds.
25 damage plus 30 damage plus another 30 damage.
Okay, you disperse the mob. Yeah.
Don't kill them.
Yeah, do you knock them all out? Or do you kill these ones?
Yeah, wait, these ones. I'm a little angry at this point. I have to side with my human side, and then I'm going to approach the unconscious corpse of the unconscious body of the paladin, and I'm gonna do that thing where like I grab him by like the back armor, and I'm just gonna start dragging him towards the gates.
Were all of these folks sanctified?
Yes.
How many pieces of gold delirium do I gather?
Did you kill that entire mob?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how many.
Guys.
Their chests flare as their souls are drawn into the golden delirium in their chests.
I say from the house. Just a reminder, we don't want to be killing people.
8 golden delirium.
It doesn't help our cause.
We agreed that we would try to turn them, and if they disagreed, we would have to do what we had to do.
They're
We're
gonna
getting that.
disagree right now. They need time.
Well, they don't have it because they're dead.
Veo, come. But Veo's absolutely right. We may need to rethink our approach.
And on that note, as Sebastian licks his lips at the golden shards of delirium, that is where we'll end for today.
Sorry, you were saying?
No.
You take your little pina colada, like a little coconut.
No. Not right now.
You just agreed that this is what... Anyway.
Not in front of us.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Disappointment.
We left one person alive. And the angels are technically still alive. So that's 3 people still alive. That's like 300% more than we usually leave alive.
Yeah, we dispersed the mob.
This is like the nicest we've ever been. To anybody.
I remembered to knock out. I was really proud of
A
myself.
singular one. A singular one, Pluto.
The captain, you know?
And now we've sent a message, and now when the captain wakes up, we can be like, should have repented.
Well, we'll find out next time. A big thank you
Thank you.
to our amazing cast, Jill, Kelly, and Joe for playing tonight.
And a huge thank you to Kyle for not believing in my actions behind the scenes. Or supporting my actions? Yeah, okay, he supports my
He
actions.
supports it.
I have the full support of the thumb. And a special thank you to Monty
Yeah,
for running
for letting us
the game tonight.
Really
I was a bit worried when that started.
explore the dark side.
That was scary. We got hit real hard.
Seeming and a bit of radiant damage.
Listen, we've chosen who our enemies are. There's no turning back at this point. I see them now as the villains. And that's just how I'm moving forward.
Yep. That's a good attitude to take. And we want to thank everyone for supporting, including some of the talented artists that produce some amazing assets that we use in our tabletop games. We encourage you to go out and support them. Like, look at this wonderful, these castles, the roads, the miniatures. We have Dwarven Forge. We have miniatures by Hero Forge and WizKids. We have music by Tabletop Audio. We have and wonderful character artwork by Elizabeth Perot.
Of course, don't forget to look at the links below for our Teespring store. You can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dudes shirts, including Yes, Yes, Yes. And what's the worst that could happen? Check out bit.ly/Dungeon Dudes merch. And of course, if you want to support the stream, head on over to Drakkenheim.com, where you can bring Drakkenheim to your own tables at home.
As well, we have a fantastic Patreon that really helps support the channel. If you really want to show your extra level support, please join The links are down below.
And we have a Discord exclusive for our patrons where you can hop on in there and tell us about how Lucretia Mathias and all of her people deserve death. Or, other opinions are also welcome in there. A lot of chat about the new 2024 rules, a lot of chat about Drakkenheim. So join us in the Discord to hang out with all of us.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time in Drakkenheim.